YCAC.
YCAC.
But I'll just go on that guy.
Getting the letters in the right order.
Just to say about the standard of players over here now. So the team that just lost in the semi-final to Samurais, the Asian Pacific Dragons, they had Jimmy Cohen in there, ex-New Zealand 15s, Carl Heyman, ex-New Zealand 15s, Isaac Ross, ex-New Zealand 15s. So, you know, that caliber of player and still not make the final. Just shows the standard that we've got here at the GFI HKFC.
It's fantastic, Reece, but I think what it comes down to in the humidity of Hong Kong, I think it comes down to later in it's a young man's game, and while they all quality players and take nothing away from them, this is about people like Cameron Cohen in the Samurai team and younger men who were very significant in that win. But anyway, Samurai into the semi-final, and here we go with a second semi-final. This should be fantastic. YCAC versus the Penguins. YCAC to kick us off, and expect 24 minutes of fireworks and fantastic rugby. Good take it, kick off by the Penguins. Great footwork. Penguins looking full of beans at the moment. Here missing much, but I thought to be throwing wild passes on the edge of the 22 there. Great work on the floor there by the YCAC team. Just recognising that there was no contact area, no tackle, so no gate. And
so YCAC are actually seeded second in the competition, Penguins seeded third, so no doubt the recipe for a fantastic semi-finals to see who's going to go through and play the Samurai for all the glory.
Already a lot of energy in the both teams, you know. YCAC putting Penguins under a lot of pressure then and turning the ball over. Great attacking opportunity here. First line out.
I've been watching both these teams throughout the tournament, and both very impressive so far. Very hard to call who would come out on top on this.
Some great hits and great continuity with already big hits going in. Early ball.
A bit of crossing there, the referee picked that up. The player knew as soon as it happened, hand in the air. Whatever, obvious. That's going to be to the relief of the Penguins. Now in the 22 that will kick the ball down into the tradition YCA.
Keelan McDonald just relieving it as he found touch. I think that's come off the outside of his boot.
So the referee just flagged it very close, but unfortunately tradition YCA couldn't keep that in field, so it's going to be a line out in tradition YCAC's half for the Penguins.
Nice to see Rhys Jones on the touchline there. Rhys, fellow countryman, played under 21 rugby for Wales and Newport Brent Dragons. Now turned into match official, works for World Rugby as an analyst.
Looks very similar to Mike Timber though.
It certainly has. It's definitely got a different hairstyle to when we played together at Newport. Great carry again. Lots of mistakes in the contact area. Very similar opening to the last semi-final. Two quality teams cancelling themselves out, but this referee seems to be making sure he sorts out and early on stamping his authority on the game, and already 3 penalties given for infringements in the contact area, so hopefully this game will be a little bit cleaner. Nice little kick into the corner by Keelan O'Donnell for the Penguins. Penguins here with a great opportunity.
So this is going to be quite an interesting one, because watching these two teams earlier in the tournament is kind of German efficiency looking at wild flair. You know, they've been very structured in everything they do, the Penguins right throughout the tournament, and that tradition YCAC just playing with this natural flair when they run round open rugby. So it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top in this competition.
Well organised, and yeah, the try has been awarded. Fantastic driving lineup. Certainly nothing open and expansive over that. Just can't see who's grounded that ball there. Have a look as they come back. Camera seems to be on.
I think the team has to take the credit for that. It looked like a 10-man push over the lines.
Without. Chance to have the extra 2, and it's a great kick by Shalom Suwalu. So, Penguins 7. Tradition YCAC. Good old-fashioned driving line out there. The referee right on the money there. Seeing the ground then, see what we can see this time. Nope, we're not going to see who actually grounded it. So 7-0 to Penguins. Just 5 minutes into this semi-final of the Cup at the Hong Kong 10s. Been a fantastic 2 days, coming down to the real business end of the tournament now. Great take by YCAC. They have to build from deep inside their own 22. Lovely kick-off by Penguins to put them under pressure. Looking to play out from deep inside their own 2. Great footwork.
So you can see the difference there between the flair and the efficiency.
Fantastic ball inside. And here's a try for us. Fantastic ball inside to number 17. What have we got? Number 17, Wasiua Naku.
Fantastic response though to receiving the try there, coming back, turning around straight away, making out of nothing effectively.
Fantastic footwork, opening the spaces up, try into the post, and he should be easy enough to add the extra points here. Number 6, Rocky Carr. Rocky Carr of famed New Zealand 7s. Rocky Carr, it was his footwork that opened up the space. And Rocky Carr, hugely experienced 7s player on the circuit for New Zealand, so quality in this YCAC team to bounce back, and Carr adding the extra 2 points to make the score halfway through this first half. 7 points apiece. So Carr again to kick off. This game's going to swing. We'll swing back and forth, I think.
So his kickoff has been absolutely phenomenal all tournament. Such great height on there. Gives his team a real good opportunity to win the ball back, just as they have, as I was saying there. So England 7s player there.
World 7s player of the year 2 or 3 years ago, Matt Turner. This YCA team's got quality and players that are still vying for positions potentially in Olympics. So they're not guys that are on the downward slope. They're still very much young men and vying for positions to get back into their national squad, 7 squad. So I was talking to Matt Turner. Matt Turner has been coaching Sri Lanka in the Asian 7 series this year, bringing a lot of experience. He's enjoyed his 6 months, but he's still got an ambition to get back into the England fold. He had a season down in South Africa, his homeland.
And the way he's been playing in this tournament, I think he's certainly put his name down on that.
Great footwork there, but a bit erratic. The try scorer, number 4, Josugi here. Ravovua. Good enough for some of these island names, as a Welshman.
That's what I'm leaving it to you. The Welsh names make sense to me. This is all confusing. Give me a name with no vowels.
Opportunity again. Fantastic distribution there. Great ball out by Steve Soper. Sorry by Keelan O'Donnell for Penguins.
Penalty there to tradition YCAC.
It's gone off this week in the contact. Always a frustrating penalty for a coach, but rightly called by the referee. It was clean ball, didn't need to go off his feet, but allows YCAC to slow the game down. Both teams are actually playing very well in terms of tactics at this late stage semi-final. Here, taking every opportunity to slow the game down and push it into the corners. Matt Turner with a lovely touch finder, pushing the YCAC up to just about the 10-metre line of the Penguins half. So again, lovely position to launch with Turner standing in the outside half slot, but great take, great fantastic steal by Penguins. Akima McCullough out to number 6 there, Matrish, Paulwat Matrish. Great ball, some good footwork there, and some offload games now. We've never seen some better continuity skills. carrying that ball up, Chris Kinnock. Lovely ball out again by number 11, Keela McDonough. A big ball carry again by Koyak Matrish.
That's plenty of water there too.
Penalty again,
Then, take it
just a tap and go, and just to get a bit erratic. Was it time to slow it down? No, it probably wasn't, but unfortunately the ball didn't stay there. I'm really disappointed with that.
So some substitutes being made now for the Penguins, bringing some on some fresh legs.
Game still in the balance. Just 2 minutes now, 2.5 minutes on the clock before half time. And it's Penguins 7, YCAC 7. Really, the game is in the balance, and I think it'll go down to the wire. So
an interesting game. It's majority of it's being played practically around the halfway line.
Yeah, in what we call the middle third, really, no teams dominating at the moment, and yeah, certainly a bit of cat and mouse going on, but opportunity here for Keelan McDonald. Head and feed for him. Looking for a steady and static scrum of referee. So O'Donnell to feed the scrum. Trying to get the ball away. Ball nice away, scoots around the corner. Door creating great footwork by O'Donnell.
Great step there.
He's got number 14, Somak outside. Great ball carry, opportunity here now. But a little chip over the top. Chance for YCAC to take control of the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the wisest move.
Unfortunately, he's hit the leg there, and ball being turned over immediately. Scrappy. A couple of knock-ons there. I wonder which way the referee's going to go.
I always find kicking in a game like this against an opposition such as tradition YCAC, when they get the ball, they just turn it into space. I always find it's a very risky strategy, because they can just score from anywhere, like they did in their first try.
It certainly is, but in terms of space as well, evidence again there, I suppose it was a bit of an erratic kick and a bit of a kick to nothing, but very difficult with 10 people on the field as opposed to 7 to find space off the kick. But yeah, again, they come back up with it. So O'Donnell has got head and feet again for Penguins, in a fantastic opportunity, central of the field now. Last minute, as we get into the last minute of the first half, got the ball away. YCAC coming up, looking hard in defence. Ball available for O'Donnell again. Number 6, Koyak. Trish making a mistake. Then now there's the offload. Khan with the offload. You know, again. Ball being spewed. I'm wondering, Rhys, looking at it, I mean, we're fortunate enough to be in Hong Kong a long time now. I'm wondering if the humidity actually now is playing a game. It looks fantastic out there, but the sweat on the hands and the forearms, and it seems to be too many sort of fumbling errors now to be just down to skill errors. I think probably now we've experienced it. The sweat on the hands is almost like a fine drizzle, and the handling conditions are difficult.
It's like trying to catch a bar of soap in the shower.
That's fine. But chance for Turner feed. Matt Turner, England 7s, captain and world.
Interesting strategy that the tradition YCAC are doing. So Matt Turner's acting as scrum half on the attack. Khan is acting as the scrum half in defence.
Yeah, two quality halfbacks. You know, I mean, when I say halfbacks, you know, in terms of a 9 Northern Hemisphere halfbacks, I'm talking about 9s and 10s, and very interchangeable. Matt Turner played a lot as centre and on the wing actually as well for England, and Khan obviously playing dual roles for Gordon Titchings' side. Interesting to see why he's not involved, but there we go. We got the whistle for the end of the first half, and all in the balance here at the Hong Kong Football Club at the Hong Kong 10s 2016. Penguins 7 and tradition YCAC 7 as we go into the half-time break. So as we YCAC get ready, they are ready to go. Just a reminder for anybody joining us, we are here at the GFI Hong Kong 10s 2016. We are at the second semi-final of the Cup competition, having just watched Samurai progress, being the first team into the Cup semi-final later this evening with a fine win over last year's champions, the APBs, 12-0. But this semi-final indeed at half-time, Penguins 7, Tradition YCAC 7, and everything to play for in the next 12 minutes, Reece.
Yeah, definitely too tight to call. It'll be interesting to see what the managers would have been saying to the players there at half-time as we kick off now for the second half. Could easily go either way. Very balanced, as Di was saying earlier, being played in the middle third of this game. Hasn't really ventured far from that, apart from the two scoring opportunities that both teams have capitalised on.
And there's a key man, Khan, again in the midfield, controlling things. Lovely wide ball to YCAC. Again, ball being turned over, bit erratic and into touch.
A bit of argy-bargy going on there. Always gets the crowd going behind them. It shows the passion that these players have, and that they want to get into the final. So close for both teams.
I do feel that the game's going to turn on a bit of magic from somebody like Khan or Matt Turner, certainly in the YCAC team.
You'd have to back them about making something or nothing, you know, with names like that as you're mentioning in their squad, and still on such good form, as you say, players that are still fighting their position in Rio.
Certainly would. Oh, a bit of a mix-up there at the line-out, dummy throw. Referee being very strict to the contact there, and again there, bit of a mix-up. Tough when you come together as an invitation team, but chance for the Penguins to launch another attack. So O'Donnell on the ball. Bit of a set play here. O'Donnell on the ball to Kiri. Great continuity, ball away, a great ball for Matrish. Potluck Matrish there carrying the ball up. A bit of contrast in styles here, and there again, referee coming in, holding. For the more footballing type spatial awareness of the YCAC boys, and then the Penguins adopting the more direct route of 10 and 12 first and second receiver. But so Khan now an opportunity to push the ball down the line to a set piece, and great field position. He's come off the outside of the boot. He'd be disappointed with that. He's only just found touch just on the halfway. Minimum wanted to be down near the 22. So perhaps that's that sevens kicking ability coming into play there, or lack of. Khan would have been disappointed with that. But, still got a head and feed. And pinched again by
Lost the ball at the line there.
By Penguins, and there's the first sign of a kicking game. What a great kick into space.
So big lad there. He's got some wheels. He's chasing quite well into the corner. He's going to capitalise that
There's
mistake.
the try, and there's the try. Fantastic follow-up.
Well, did not see that one coming, but he did well for the big lad as well to be moving downfield, cover it like he did.
Without a doubt, you just can't see who's come up with that score, but it was great pressure, and again, great evidence of the kicking game. Should have just been, it was lazy from the YCAC player, dropped on it, controlled it, and great follow-up by number 9 Jackson Garden. Bashop, fantastic. And Bashop, great pressure, putting the YCAC wing under considerable amount of pressure. So an early score after all the pressure and possession created.
Didn't take maybe the kicking forward. But it just goes to show that the importance of it is to chase every kick down and put the pressure on the players. Mistakes happen, and capitalise on it in such a way. It could be the difference there between them being in the final or starting tour early.
Certainly they're unable to add the 2 points, so what to play for. Penguins 12, Tradition YCAC 7. Another great kickoff, good take. Just got their tails up now, Penguins. Probably against the run of play, but quality ball now. Khan into play again. Lovely long pass, but really deep inside their 22. Messi, and there's an opportunity to try again. Fantastic counter. Referee's giving it straight through the contact area. Number 8, Anton Kirikiri. Fantastic. The YCAC boys looking around at the referee, asking him for the contact, but it was great counter-wrecking, I think, through the gate. Great opportunity, pick and dive into the corner. And just in the first 2 minutes, the first half, Reece, we've ended up with a 10-point game. I didn't see that one coming, but all down to that defensive pressure, a little bit like the first semi-final.
We've certainly done that against the run of play now, and get the second time in such quick succession is going to certainly shock the position YCAC. How do you think they're going to respond to that?
Well, it's still a 10-point game, still two scores with a good 7 minutes on the clock. So again, critically again, number 13, Saloum Sui, unable to add the 2 points. So it's a 10-point game, 2 scores, all to play for. But you can see Penguins ramping up the defensive game again now. A great kickoff.
It's a phenomenal kickoff. Penguins have won that back.
It just needs a bit of control. Great ball by O'Donnell. Well fielded.
To hold on to that. So that's been stolen there by YCAC.
Called them all. Great grab. We're not seeing many of them now, but players aware of it. But certainly wasn't more before you guys needs to the deck. So feel we need to see a score, a bit of magic from Matt Turner or Khan to open up this Penguins defence and get this score that will make the last 5 minutes of this game.
With players such as Turner and Khan in there interlinking together, and the back line they've got. They've been scoring some fantastic tries, making them from nothing all day. So you see the game's still there.
Certainly is. Matt Turner with a feed. And clean possession, out to Khan. Taking it to the line, lovely ball. Oh, bit of a juggle. Not getting an opportunity. Great defence by. And it's this counter up at the contact area was critical. Matt Turner in at the dummy half. Looking to push it, but to be fair, and a lovely offload. Oh, out the back door.
Straight on the back, unfortunately, didn't work out, but it's a sign of skills these players.
Some great pressure by the Penguins defence. Green ball on back, and again some great press, push defensive. Matt Turner unable to create any space, but there's an opportunity up the middle of the field, but they're still playing from deep inside their 22, but 20 metres around the original contact area. That's the kind of pressure that Penguins are putting them under. But early ball, your Penguins off the defensive line again, not letting them move. It's fantastic defensive work by the Penguins.
There's no options for the YCAC to do in this situation. They've got nothing there.
Playing a little bit too much. All teams seem to be playing. They're kicking options here. Again, trying to play out the defence. That's the sixth defensive phase. And finally pulled the. Kind of eager to go now. Great footwork. Right tackle again, but still the defence very well organised. This Penguins defence. Penn keen to keep going.
But they're very disciplined in everything they do, whether it's defence, attack. They've got the structure, sink to it well. You know, the efficiency that they've shown, everything has been very impressive.
Number 14, Saloum carrying the ball up there.
Great break there.
Enormous work again in the contact area. What a fantastic counter-attack. And O'Donnell, great opportunity. And a fantastic score by number 14, Saloum Alminoro. What a fantastic counter-attack. This is down the name of the game here, Reece, has been defence without a doubt again. The YCAC guys haven't been able to move. Their contact area, their scrum on the 10-metre line. They ended up back deep in their 22. Went through about 10 phases, and then the Penguins have pounced and counter-attacked. And I think this could be the try that's taking them over. 15-point gap. Keenan O'Donnell attempting to add the extra points, but it's a 15-point gap. Penguins 22. Traditionally ECD. Oh, what a fantastic kick as well, by O'Donnell.
But it's interesting to see the style that Penguins are playing. They're one of the few teams I've seen counter-rucking consistently on this. And their 2 tries have both come from counter-rucking.
Certainly in numbers as well. They're pushing big men through the contact, through the heart of the contact area. And YCAC in this game haven't put enough into the contact area to prevent that counter-ruck. And certainly the game has swung on its aggressive defence. Penalised for wasting time there. They really need, but they need 3 scores now to win this game, and with less than 3 minutes on the clock, they're counting down to coming into the last 2 minutes. I say you see with possession, but certainly the Penguins are not letting up.
Yeah, they've got the ball again.
Again, kept him off the foot. 3 in the contact area, 3 in the maul. Needs to be 3 in the maul before he can be called a maul, but again, couldn't get their knees to the floor. And a great turnover. We don't know what was said to the Penguins at half-time, but unbelievable in terms of the way that they turned this half around, and it's all been done through aggressive off-the-line defence and counter at contact area. And I think they've caught YCAC a little bit of sleep. YCAC were playing some good stuff first half, and I've been shocked, I think, by the intensity of the Penguins' defensive.
No, I totally agree, and I think, you know, building on what you're saying, you know, that the Penguins have kind of pushed the right people in the kind of rucks at the right time.
Oh, what a great goal. Kieran
phenomenal
McDonald, who's been absolutely fantastic. What a great show and go. There's the space. Scoots round the back of the scrum. Little show and go through the hole. Kieran McDonald superbly a general really throughout this game, and has been critical in all aspects of it.
All tournament I've watched him, and he just mastered it so well from there.
Converted the last try from the touchline, and now in the last dying minutes, Kieran McDonald puts the cherry on top of the icing, as they say, for Penguins, who have turned out to be worthy and quite big winners against tradition YCAC. So I think we're going to have the kick-off as we play down the last 10 seconds of the second semi-final here at the GFI Hong Kong 10s 2016. Lovely kick-off again by the Penguins. YCAC now just playing for pride, and really Penguins have booked their place in the final later this evening at the Hong Kong Football Club. We're into the red zone, as we call it. Time's up on the clock, so this will be the last play of the game. Again, YCAC going through the phases, but certainly there's a holding penalty there. Tap and go. YCAC now playing for a little bit of pride, looking to finish the tournament on a high. It's been a great tournament, 2 days for them. Brought huge quality to the playing proceedings over the 2 days, and what a great hit in the game, and that just about sums up the Penguins' defensive.
You read that coming from afar.
Yeah, maybe going out with a fantastic footwork there. Again, Khan, great follow-up. Khan making it. Jackson Gardner, push up. And there we go, a little offload, and they're going to get a consolation score there for number 1, Adrian Smith. Lovely consolation score, they deserved that, Grace, but the game was dead. Adrian Smith, I suggest that is the last play. The kick to come. Khan just adding the 2 points here at the Hong Kong Football Club. The referee brings the second semi-final to a conclusion with the Penguins running out winners over YCAC. Penguins 29, Tradition YCAC 14. Penguins progressing to the Cup final in 2016, where they will meet certainly a tough opposition in the Samurai. So not what everybody predicted. I think the 2 favourites in the semis, or the rankings in the 2 semis race were the other way round. So we're certainly going to get a new winner or a new name on the Cup this year. It certainly isn't going to be retained. So we look forward to the clash later on this evening.
No, definitely. We say goodbye to, as you say, to number 1 seed who got beaten by Samurai, second seeded Tradition YCAC CAC got beaten by the Penguins. British and YCAC, it's their 4th appearance at the tournament. Cup runners-up in 2014, 2015, Cup semi-finalists in 2013, and seeded 2nd in this tournament. Made up of some cracking names in their squad. You know, the likes of Sherwin Stowers, Rocky Khan, Ed Cooker, Luke Mazzaweri, and Matt Turner.
Yeah, certainly it was 2 great semi-finals, and as we come into the minor group now, we settle things down, and just to show respect, as our stadium commentator has added now, is a minute's silence to recognise 2 greats of the game that we lost over the last 12 months in Jerry Collins and Jonah Lumo. And so the 10s and the football club wishing to pay respect to those 2 guys who offered so much, both in the 15s game and the shortened version. And certainly Jerry Collins graced the Hong Kong 10s on a number of occasions.
It would be a fitting tribute to the great Fijian international. If we could honour him with a minute of ball.
And of course, more recently and dear to our hearts in Hong Kong, Saru Nihari sadly passed away recently. Played in Hong Kong 10s. Suru Rabini, and certainly honouring him with a minute's clapping. What a star he was of Fijian rugby, and certainly what a fitting tribute. He was in Hong Kong working with DB Pirates and Hong Kong Scottish, played at this tournament last year, and it's fantastic to see everyone acknowledging his contribution to rugby. I remember it well in the 2007 World Cup as a Welshman, where he was significant and scored a try in knocking Wales out of that World Cup. A fantastic performance, and certainly the stadium paying huge respect to Saru.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for honouring our friend. Also,